Hi, I'm Notyetdead and welcome to No Man's Land. So, weekend was approaching. We'd had one mod map come out and I thought, well, that's okay. Quite fancy going back on Ningham Farms. Maybe a little bit of something else. And then, Alien Gym. A new map drops. No Man's Land. And we are here. And judging by the fences around it, it really is No Man's Land. Oh, we can actually get out. Oh, no, we can't. Okay. Oh, well. So, I have seen a little bit of Mr. CDP's first look. Because I was making a cup of coffee and it was already out while I was getting ready this morning. So, I know a little bit, but not a lot. So this really is, as I've said in the title, an exploration. We're going to figure it out. But from what I've seen so far, so much my idea of not doing too many maps at once. So here's the workshop. And the sell point. And this is quite a cool thing. Look, it's just put little ones just to speak to someone in particular. That's a very nice touch. I like that. And yeah, there's pictures of Alien Gym's other maps up there. It's quite cool. One of which you'll definitely recognise if you watch my channel. Washoe, Nevada. So I'll close these very cool doors. That's very good. So, we've got this rather beat up pickup. Can't go out, so let's go in. Is that a sell point? That looks like a sell point. Oh, so we do start with our sell point. Vehicle shop grains. Oh right, okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Vehicle shop grains. Looks like it takes everything. Your eggs, your wool, your milk. Oh wow, pretty much everything, but not wood chip. Chaff, all your forage, silage, straw. And it's an Alien Gym map, so there's lots of extra stuff. Cool, okay, but you'll notice there's only one sell point. But fear not, this is a rather beat up pickup, isn't it? I am odd about starting this on Farm Manager rather than New Farmer, but I do like to start a map the way the map maker intended. So I've left it for now. We can always put some money in if I need some more. That's interesting, sort of placeable area you could have perhaps. But yes, if you read the description, there's one road in, there's one road out. I mean, it looks good. It looks like a No Man's Land, like a wilderness, like a barren, you know, area of lots of trees. Oh, where was the... I might have missed it already. Hang on. I did notice this on Mr. CDP's video, so nod to him. Thank you very much for pointing it out. Apparently on Jim's Discord server you can go and he's put lots of description and tutorial videos and all sorts of stuff. Is it here? Where are those signs? Yeah, here they are, look. So should you want to, cut in this signpost with a chainsaw or pillar and remove all the trees in the map. This will not include the trees around the edge. Cutting the signpost with a chainsaw will remove all the rocks. This will not include the rocks around the edge. So you can, if you want, just make it a bit more barren, but you know what? I'm not going to do that because I might regret it, and you can't put them back. So unlike on Washoe where you can actually remove some of the rocks in the yard, but then put them back again, this one you cannot put them back. So let's not do that. So it says, I think in the description, there's one road in, one road out. This appears to be this. More of your dirt track. than your road. So there are some quite interesting rocks dotted around the map. Lots of little copses of trees. It's a nice map. I like this. Oh dear. I'm assuming then if there's only one road in, one road out, that eventually we'll get to our... Oh yeah, here we go. And that's... Oh, and that's clever, look. So that's gone from being the road to being the track to the farm. And if you look through there, you can see there's a slight change. Slight difference in the grass. There's no weeds around it. So this is... Could be. Doesn't have to be. Could be a road. Oh yeah, and you can see sort of slightly paler texture underneath, slightly thinner grass. Anyway, let's not worry about that for now. So you know you've got the basics of is that a barn or a sell point? It's not marked as a sell point. These actual bales? Oh, they are! You actually start with some bales. Oh, how cool. Oh, well done, Jim. Good man. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, fair enough. Right, okay. And what's over here? So you've got some water, little pond, middle of the map. A few little buildings and stuff. So, actually let's go park up at the house. We'll come back. Tiny little farmhouse. I've got so many things filling up my head as things you could gradually progress through. I am very tempted to do this. I'm assuming that's... Oh my goodness, you can even go inside it. Oh, Jim. Of course you can go inside it. It's an alien gym map. Got a light on, little TV, little electric fire. Not sure I fancy washing my clothes in that washing machine. Oven doesn't look that much like the one I've got here. Bath's a bit basic and ever so slightly open plan. Little bed. Oh, check this out. A little loft space. A few boxes, a few little things here and there. Amazing. Right, okay. Oh, and some greenery coming in through the roof rafters, but never mind. Oh, so sorry, I didn't. What I came in to do, I'm assuming. Yeah, you're not tired, and yeah, I'm not sure I'd fancy sleeping on that bed either. Right. Oh, important thing to note before we go any further. Slots. You've used 204 out of your 1300 slots. 204. And we've already got some equipment. It's fair to say it's in a bit of a state, but we have already got some equipment. So we got Fent Favorit, Doral Polymag, Staroceres, New Holland Combine, 2 trailers. Oh, that's quite a bonus. It's got the little Stroutman adaptable one, the Agroliner, do like that trailer. And which plough is this? This is the Agromash, right? So yeah, got some equipment. A few trees about. Got a silo, a bit rusty. All the buildings are quite sort of rusty, but it's a bit of a state. Knackered windmill, interesting. Oh, look at this little path through. How cool is that? Got copse of trees. Oh, one thing you didn't look at. Sorry, and I should have said. Okay, so here's the map. All those plots. We own plot 26. There are 60 plots in total. We own this one. All the plots are worth £85,000. That's all. 85,000 each. Genius. So which bit do we own? So if we own... Okay, so yeah, so we own that copse of trees, the lake's mostly ours. Yes, quite a big area. Nice, okay. Nice. Right, so what else we got? So yeah, so we got the silo. We'll look in a minute. I think it's just standard crops, and there's a silo extension hidden around the back here. I'm so gonna play this map. I don't know how or when, but somehow. And this is a great idea. You actually start with an old Gen's static wood chipper, and it's a direct sell point. Direct wood chipper and some logs. Am I superhuman? No. Okay. Is that an actual water tower? That is an actual water tower. So you start with a water tower. Your own little lake. You've got a little lookout point here. Can you open the door? Oh, you can, Jim. You're a genius. Ooh, and automatic lights. Nice. Bird hides. You can sit and watch the birds from on the lake. That's cool. You know what? Actually, I'm tempted to do this with seasons on. I really am suddenly tempted to do this with seasons on. I actually want to play on this map for a long time. Oh, look at this. Deck chairs. And again, it's another sort of little hide thing. Nice. Leap off, and that's it. You could swim out to the little island. Reminds me of many a mountain lake that I've been on. Wow. Okay, I'm seriously impressed. This is, yeah, amazing. And just so the unfortunate thing is there's been an update to La Coronella, and without thinking I downloaded it and then realised that to take advantage of its changes you actually have to... look at that. So that's our workshop. Only you actually have to leave your vehicle outside and come inside and work at the workbench. Genius. Jim. Amazing. Okay. And we've got a field. It's not a very big field. And it's fair to say it's in a bit of a state. Weeds. Blah blah. How much space can we plough it out? Can we make it bigger? We could plough it out and make it bigger. Actually, you know what? It's not a small field. It's not a big field, but it's not a small field, right? It is off-size, but I'd say we'd make that a bit bigger. Take it out towards these rocks, which you can take off, but I don't want to because they add a bit of something to the map, right? Let's make it a bit more challenging as well, because you've got to work around them, then, don't you? So that's it. That's it. Your basic premise is, there you go. You're in this patch of land that's been left abandoned for years. That there's clearly some really old and frankly quite awful, I was going to use another word, machinery sitting in the shed. And given this is a stream and not just a first look, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get in the tractor. How bad is our tractor? It's pretty bad. So let's do a little bit of work on our tractor. And this is my point, right? I could have started and I would have gotten with some equipment, spent a lot of money, bought a whole load of fields and stuff. But you know what? If you look in his description, he does say, you know, can you survive it? Or, you know, it's almost like a survival mode type map. So let's repair that. Go get our plough. Oh, actually, one thing we do need to look at. Okay, so... No, that wasn't it. Oh, yeah, one very important thing we need to look at. Contracts. There's one contract on Field 9 baling. Actually, I'm not sure why that's there, because there is no Field 9. Owner offers a reward of €1. Okay. That's a bit weird. Because there is no Field 9. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Okay. I don't know about that. Anyway, what I was going to do was look in here. Actually, you know what? I wonder. You know what Jim's like? There could be all sorts in here. Is there anything? And I've got all of my mods that I've you know, as usual for these sort of first look things, I've got all the mods that I've currently got installed. Everything is on this map, which is not normally the way that I play. But in this instance, that's how I'm doing these sort of first look stream messing about things. Animal pens. All standard. These are all my mods that I've got installed. Miscellaneous. Right. All the standard ones. These are my mods. Here, AJ Tech. Anything AJ Tech is Alien Jim. Right. So we've got a wood chip cell point, a wood crusher direct cell point. That's the one we've already got. We've got a lumber mill, a straw barn cell point, and that looks lovely. And there are other, you know, straw barn cell points available, but that one looks really nice. There's a spinnery, vehicle workshop. You can put another one somewhere else. An old nightlight, lemon greenhouse, tomato greenhouse, water mill, windmill, water station, pigford shop. There we go. We're off the AJ Tech stuff. Got our money mod available just in case we get desperate. I could see myself moving from Washoe. I love Washoe though, and I've just bought. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this. You've got fences. Fences I always find a little bit faffy to place, I have to say. But you've got hedges. Hedges I could go with hedges. I could definitely go with hedges. Some houses. So you can place some houses, build yourself a little village. Factories, how many slots do these use? They all use a slot, one slot. Now how on earth has he done that? That's amazing. These all just use one slot. Because I was thinking, well, you wouldn't do that because you're just going to waste your slots. They just use one slot. You could build yourself a little village somewhere. Garden centre, sweet shop, office. Sweet shop will become more apparent. So these are just buildings, right? A silo bin. A decorative silo bin. I suppose, next to your cell points, alright. Rocks. You can buy rocks. Wooden outhouse. A wooden outhouse. Actually, I've noticed we haven't got a toilet in the house. Does that mean there's one of these around here somewhere? The hunting hut we've just been in. The outlook we've just got on the lake. Broken water mill, we've got one of those. Right, and then we're going into, these are all my other things that I've got. Farmhouses. So there's the farmhouse. Sorry. That's the one that's on the map. There's the farmhouse that we've got, but you've also got the doormat, so you can put that down somewhere else and sell your farmhouse and put any building and make that your farmhouse. Jim, you're a genius. The timbered farmhouse is some part of a different pack. Sheds. Presumably there's the rusty... Oh, actually, I was going to say, presumably there's the rusty shed. Sorry, I've got these Eurotunnels and they take ages. Hey, and I found out recently that there was an update to this that I completely missed, and actually I need to test it out on Washoe. Mind you, we could test it on here because it read to me like it was an auto stacking, but I don't see one. Out of curiosity. No, it doesn't have any options. Okay, it read to me like there was an auto stacking bale version, but anyway, it's got the Missy beat. Yes, I know. Oh yeah, there is. Oh yeah, look. I beg your pardon, I went straight past them. The old bale shelter, right, so we've got one of those. The old rundown shelter, that's the one we've got. And then a warehouse, so if you want, as you go up, you can upgrade yourself to a fancy new warehouse. Oh no, that's what I've just been in, sorry. Nope. Silos. Grain silo, blah blah blah. Hayloft. Standard, 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 standard. Right, so you've got a small BGA with a digester extension tank, relatively cheap, and you can put as many of those in as you like, which is awesome. There's a grain silo, so this is the silo we have. So it's a standard crop silo and a silo extension. So how much? That's 200,000 plus an extra 100,000, but they're dirt cheap. Many as you like, slot each, nuts. Liquid storage, again a slot, one slot, 300,000 litre capacity and extension. Jim, amazing. Sweet shop, cell point, so different cell points, they'll look the same but they'll take different things. Genius. Sweet shop, windmill, bakery, dairy, root crops. She even takes sugarcane. Then we're going back into my other mods. And I thought I had and don't have installed. Okay, so I need to get that installed. It's Alien Jim's the, what's it called? One of his other maps, he created a whole set of buildings, and I kind of feel if I was going to play on this, I'd want those handy. We went through decorations, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. Amazing. Fantastic. So yeah, that's what we got. So, oh, we got an outhouse. I haven't seen one. Maybe I just didn't notice. Is that what that is in the corner? Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Right, let's get the cultivator out of the way a minute. And mind you, to be fair, what's the state of our... Yeah, of course it does. I thought it might. Of course it needs ploughing, obviously. Right, so I'm going to move this out of the way for a second. We'll come worry about that in a minute. I love this. This is when Flat Map came out. I was quite tempted to play it, and just we haven't got to wait. If we looks like it'll cope, it might be a bit juddery of bumpy ground. I was very tempted to play it. This is a similar idea, but with its own concept, of a completely abandoned area of land. You know, not seen. The touch of human hand, if you'd like, for many a year. I just love that. Oh, it's not picking it up. Well, that's odd. Is it just not close enough to the trigger? Try that. Oh. Oh. There's a snag. You know what? Let's just... I'm not sure why that would be. Oh, which reminds me, haven't we looked at what we've got? So yeah, so we've got the Favorite, the New Holland TX32, pickup, TKD, Agroliner, Stratman SEK, TX32 header, the Agramash, the RAL, the Stara, we already went through those. So you've got the Grindsider, the extension, the rundown shelter, the bale shelter, the wood crush cell point, water station. You've got some fences. I didn't see the fences. Okay. Got an outlet post, hunting hut, we've seen those, broken water mill. Oh, we do have an outhouse, I thought that's what that was going to look in a minute, and a farmhouse. Sorry, let's just go. The reason I've come into here, I'm not sure why that trigger's not working. Oh. According to this, the plough doesn't need repair. Oh, that's an interesting idea. We don't think leaks, no. So apparently the plough doesn't need repair. That's not the reason it's not coming up, though. I don't know why it's not coming up, but luckily, as it happens, it doesn't need repair anyway. We don't have any fuel. I'm assuming we can buy fuel. I'm assuming we can buy fuel at the store in up at the at the store. I didn't see anywhere, but I'm assuming so. Otherwise, placing a fuel station is going to be quite urgent. But right now, I'm just going to plough this out. And then not worry about extending it. I just want to get this started. So that we can get some crops in. And then next time we'll probably extend it out maybe. Because actually I could be doing that while the crops are growing and then just join them together once I've harvested or something like that, you know. Can't beat the look. Compared to a withered, weeded crop, you can't beat the look of a nice, freshly ploughed field. And what I propose is that we will leave our little worker running on this, because he'll do a much better job of it than I will. You don't reverse with the plough down in the soil, by the way. Never do this at home. Yeah, we're going to leave Mr. Worker to do that for us. Get out of his way, sorry. So yeah, fuel. Have we got a fuel place? Is there a fuel place? Do we? Surely there's one at the store, right? Yeah, there is, just around the corner. Ooh, and an egg cell point too. Okay. Actually, chickens would be good. I haven't done chickens on a new map for a while. Right, let's get in our pickup, and we'll just go and have a little journey around, see what we can find. I've already got some ideas of stuff I want to do, actually. Ooh, that doesn't sound pleasant. Oh, Jim, you're a naughty man. Yeah, lovely. I think I'll hold it. About to find a tree somewhere. Right. What the price is like, actually, I hadn't thought. They're not bad, but what I haven't done, and I will do, and I mean, I know it doesn't necessarily matter for these, but I'm going to put it on easy, just speed things up. I'm also going to turn dirt down a little bit. I do tend to find it comes on a bit quick, but everything else I've left on, like we've got weeds, normal, weeds, ploughing, lime, I've left it all on. I might regret lime, because it means we've actually got to go and buy some, and fuel is becoming desperate, but I've got an idea. So this, I think, to all intents and purposes, where is the edge of our plot? Okay, so we've already gone beyond it. So basically the edge of our plot is defined by that rock there. So I can't do anything beyond that rock there. So basically that rock there, and this little copse of trees and rocks over here. So all of this land is mine. So I could actually do some silaging. In fact, actually I could put grass in the field, do a couple of rounds of silage bales. We've got somewhere to sell silage, right? So I could do it sort of the traditional way to start a map. Done it once or twice before. Is to just start out with some baling equipment. So here's the end of our road. It's nicely delineated by this little green strip. And we can come up here. And this is sort of the road. So let's see if we can follow it round, and we'll just explore the map. I'll put the map on. Not that you can see a lot, but I'll put the map on. But this is, yeah, I'm almost speechless. I love this. This is brilliant. It's sort of like Spectacle Island was on 17, which I played and thoroughly enjoyed, where you'd got a farmyard, but it was a bit run down, it got lots of rubbish in it, lots of weeds and bushes, and all the fields were full of trees and blah blah blah. And he's done that, and then he's taken it to absolutely the next level. I mean, this is, but look at this, three-way junction in the road, so if you wanted to, it's there, right? You don't have to, you can ignore it. You can put fields over it and do what you like, but it's there if you want to. You're sort of given an idea as to what the map looks like, and actually I quite like that. And I would probably take advantage of that, but equally it's easy enough that you can get rid of it. Plus, as you buy each plot, you own it immediately, right? I'm curious actually just to see, I'm sort of following the road, but curious to see, oh look, so there's another road coming in from somewhere else. And I think for me, whilst yes you could start it all again, there's an element of actually, you could rediscover it, right? Rediscover it, see what Jim had in mind, see what he was thinking of when he designed it, and do it his way, if you like. I love it, brilliant. Or you could just ignore that and just do whatever. It's relatively flat, but there are bits of raised ground, so that is one huge field. You could just clear all of that out. Massive field. Genius. I love it. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit gushy. But yeah, so what I was going to do next, because you know we don't have to stick to the roads, who cares? I was going to see how, just drive out, see how far it goes. Hello there. Is that 30H? Hi. How you doing? Welcome to no man's land. Oh God, didn't you always want to say that? Oh look, and here you can own a hill. Great for sheep grazing. Coming up to the edge of the map, and that's nicely done because that means that you don't have to see the edge of the map, but I'm going to go up and see the edge of the map. But of course it's Jim. It just carries on. Oh, best of luck bailing this bit. Oh dear me. Jim, you are a genius. And here we go, there's the edge of the map. Oh, that is the edge of the map. I was kind of hoping we could use that road in its entirety, but you sort of can't. It ends at the corner. Sort of reminds me of Hadrian's Wall. Brilliant. So how are you doing there, my friend? So let's, yeah, you'd really struggle to farm this, wouldn't you? But you could. I mean, you could. You'd be wanting to either use a loading wagon or do square bales. You wouldn't want to do round bales, even if you went across the field. There's the map. Oh, look at that view. And take that off. That is just awesome. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Brilliant. So yeah, we're just taking a look at no man's land, having a look round. This is great fun. I can see me doing more of this. Oh, I did say we got some fences. I have to say it only looked like one lot of fence. Maybe that's the fence around the sell point at the start or something. What's this here? Ooh. There you go, more actual sort of roadish. So we're back on Jim's this could be the road kind of thing. Oh yeah, look, for a distance you can see it as it goes around the map, and there it joins another. Oh, I love this. Absolutely awesome. We're just going to drive around a bit and then we'll go back and get the workery dudes. I mean, you could get rid of all those rocks and you could smooth it all out and blah blah blah, but I do like playing a map the way it was intended, right? But what I love about this map, the way it was intended, is you play it how you like. There's an awful lot of trees. I think Mr. CDP, watch Mr. CDP's review. He does these things better than me. He's already done his research and checked. He did say how many trees. It's something stupid. Crazy number of trees across the whole map. Absolutely nuts. But of course, as we saw at the beginning, you can get rid of them. Oh, there's the edge. Right, so again, there's the edge, the sort of boundary of slightly sparser ground at an angle. But yeah, no shortage of forestry. And as I said at the beginning, you know, we saw those signs. You can just take all these trees off. But actually, I'm not a big forestry person, I have to say. Trees sometimes get a bit irritating, but just that concept of clearing the land. And I've seen Mr. CLP doing this whole macro, which, well, bet he's a better man than I am, that's for sure. To be fair, and no disrespect to him, but he also has more time than I do. His kids are older, they've left home, and YouTubing is his life. And you know what? Good luck to him. Good work. He's worked very hard to get to do what he's doing. I've got a lot of respect for him. I just wish I could do it too. But it's all good. I get to dabble. This is amazing. Oh look, there's the road back. There's the road back. Look at this. Now this would be a great plot. Lovely flat, sweeping bit of ground. I'm actually going to head back to the farm. Where are we? Oh wow, we've come all the way south. Oh, in that case, so what do you reckon? Shall I stream this more often? Should we do some more of this? I kind of want to. I might have to finish off what I wanted to do on Washoe and then come back doing this. So here we are back at the proper track. the road in and out. Interesting, there's that little placeable area, but I suppose you're closer to civilization, if you like. And I do wonder if the fence that he's, you know, that it says he's put in is just this line of fencing here. Actually, I don't know. No, that's different fencing. Mind you, there's an easy way to find out. I'm being stupid. Let's see. So where is it? Fence times 10. Ooh, it's not one slot, by the way. It's 2 slots, but that's only for your first one. Where is it? Oh, because there's only one, it won't tell me. It must be around our plot somewhere, because we own it, so... Anyway. So, actually, you know what? As we are here, where is the... Oh, okay, I suppose you take it in there. So open these magic doors. I should have done this at the farm, really, but you know what? We'll be burning fuel like crazy with the state this truck's in, so... Wash station would be good, but I'm pretty sure there's one in the Mercury Farms. Mercury Farms, that was what I was desperately trying to remember. Let's repair that. I wouldn't normally keep the pickup, but you know what? I think in this particular instance, for this map at this point in time, it makes absolute sense to keep it. So, one of the things I'm also hoping to do is as I do these sort of, you know, things on the weekend, the streams, new maps, is also show off some of the mods that have come out during the week, which I may or may not keep. I can't find it. Please tell me I downloaded it. Maybe I didn't actually. I thought I downloaded the mod. There's been a new fuel mod come out, but it would surely be in miscellaneous. Okay, we'll go with this one. Actually, I haven't used it in 19 yet, so fine. Let's choose a colour. That lovely beige colour to match my truck. And I'm just going to lease it. Just so that for now, at least... Where's my... just so for now, at least I can fuel up the tractor, keep it fueled up. Your Russian, I did wonder. I'm afraid my Russian is terrible. In fact, it's actually completely non-existent. It's not just terrible, it just doesn't exist. Right, so let's fill this up. Do you play Farming Simulator? Ooh. What's that? Ah, that's the animal market. Where's the fuel point? Here it is. Little petrol pump in the side of the building. So first things first, just get that filled up. Oh, idiot, you have to do it in here. There we go. 1. But yeah, so there was a new fuel container came out. It was only 525 litres. But, and again, what am I doing? There we go. But we'll take this one, it'll be enough. So what do you reckon to the map? It's good, huh? Great idea. Not sure I want to fill it, to be honest. But I guess I might as well, equally. It's not like I'm going to use it much. I'm going to drive it out there, use it till it's empty, and then bring it back. But yeah, I'm a bit annoyed that I hadn't put in that new fuel container. I was sure I'd downloaded it. You could just pick it up, put it in the back of the pickup truck. And I wanted to see if I could actually fill it while it was in the back of the pickup truck. I'm going to leave that filling up. Let's see how our worker's doing. He's nearly finished. He's also missed some bits at the end. How's it looking on the old map? Looking good. Needs lime. Okay. Then let's do that. You know what I haven't used for a while, actually, is the bag lifter. So annoyingly enough, I could have actually driven the tractor. Okay, no, it's fine. Whoa, what did I just do? That was done. Let's see, how are we going to do this? You're new to FS19, okay. I mean, you just bought it? Well, it's a great time to do it. There's loads of good maps coming out, lots of good mods. It can get a little bit bewildering if you're new to it, or you could just go like you're a kid in a sweet shop and download them all, which is what I tend to do. As our New Holland, of course, we've got... Oh, that's full of fuel, and actually the state isn't too bad. You're not going to stop that, that's plenty. Right. Let's take this out to our tractor. Oh, do we even have a lime spreader? We don't have a lime spreader. Okay, so fine. So actually, annoyingly enough, I need to bring the tractor out anyway. We could put a fuel store in. A liquid store. It's a bit early to be doing stuff like that, though. I have a feeling this one road in and one road out is going to get used quite a lot. I've got loads of ideas to what we can do. It's just a mud track, but as I make more money, we can change that. We can change that. Gonna start. Whew, that was close. It's a good time to be playing FS19. There's loads of stuff out. We've got the new Borgo DLC came out. Lots of cool mods and lots of good map designers like Mr. Alien Jim, who designed this map. Do you play on console or on PC? So let's just park this. No, he has not. Do watch out for your workers though, they tend to be lazy. He hasn't finished, look. There's a whole strip. Oh well, fine. We can finish this off. It would help if I teach you a few, if I go through a few basics, right? So we're ploughing this out. It helps your crops. If you plough it out, you get better yields. The grey stuff is because it's withered, because that's how the map designers left it. So we're ploughing it out to improve the yield of our next crop. We could, and I was talking about this earlier, and I'll probably do it at some point, increase the size of the field by using the plough and selecting allow create fields. It's on console it's L1 and triangle, I think. But I say I'll probably do that and then connect that. I'll do that while the crop's growing and then connect it. But what I really wanted to do at this point in time was to get crop in so that we're making good use of the land that we've got. We only have one field, so there we go. I've got a lot of space in the yard at the moment, have we? So we kind of need to make an extension to the yard a little bit somehow. But I don't really want it around the edge of the field. Equally though, actually we've got that bit of space just the other side. So what I need to do is figure out how I want to play this, right? Do I start just with standard crops? I did mention I could put grass in and then create silage bales. That's always a good way to start. Right, so we're right on the edge of our land then. How close is our field to the edge of our land? Right, okay, dead close, which means I can't extend the field beyond where it currently is that way. I can't go any closer to the rocks. I can, however, extend it up towards the edge of my fence here, and down a little bit towards the rocks at the other end. I could take it a little bit closer to the track, but to be honest, I probably wouldn't. I suppose maybe a row or two, but yeah. So I can't extend it much. But once I bought the next patch of land, then I could do. So slightly sillily, I've left lime on, which means I need to bring some lime back. We don't have a silo and put it in. So we go old school. So the only way we can do it, which means actually it was a bit pointless me at leasing this fuel trailer, but there you go. So, that tractor from the trailer. That was it. And we'll head back out, because what we should see now, let's get on the straight and narrow a little bit, is, yeah, our field needs lime. Needs, but if we start to get a lot of money, we could always get a bank loan out. And actually, I'm tempted to do that. I could quite easily put in the government subsidy mod sign and earn ourselves some money that way. But you know what? I'm not going to. Mind you, actually, I'm alright in thinking there was some. I could put a bee house in. I still haven't used that yet. Some of these actually earn you money. Obviously this will. Usually they earn more money if you've got water and stuff in them. So the water mill, there we go. So there's a water mill. Income per hour, 1,500, 250. Tiny! Hello mate. The windmill also earns you a bit of income per hour. So yeah, so there's some things we could put in that will earn us some money. And they're relatively cheap. 18 grand, 17 grand. I think that would be a worthy investment. How you doing, Tiny? Good to see you. Good to see you, you know what I mean? Good to have you on. I hope you're doing okay. Not getting too stuffed with the struggling too much with all this silly COVID stuff. Yeah, doing good, man. Thoroughly enjoying this map already, and already wondering exactly how I'm going to find the time, because I have to play this map. I was slightly dubious when I saw the description. I was watching Mr. Sealy P's mod review yesterday, and he said, oh, and a new map's dropped, and I hadn't had a chance even to check. And it's No Man's Land, Mail Gym, and I was like, I don't know what that is. I haven't heard of that. And I looked at the description and I thought, nah. But man, this is an awesome map. Awesome. Oh, I didn't need to come around here. We've already fueled up. Yeah. Heard about the issue with it? Oh no, don't tell me there's an issue with it. You're going to have to tell me I'm going to have to start again. Go on, what is it? Let's open the doors. Fill me in. Mind you, I was actually on about playing it with season, so you know what, it's fine. If I play it, I'll just start again. No, big bags. I've actually put this, I haven't used this for a while, so I'll put these in. Get at least 2. How big are these? 2,000 litres, at least 2. Let's get 3. Don't cut the tree sign down that says this will permanently. Oh really? I wasn't going to, luckily. Why? What does it do? Oh dear. Right, come in here. So I want this across the game. Oh right, okay. Yeah, fortunately I wasn't going to, so actually that's quite handy. So I could use that one. Equally could use that one. And actually, you know what? We could get both. Original lizard looks cool. The one that removes... Oh right, so the rock one works, but the other one doesn't. Oh, fair enough. It's fine, actually. As I said a bit earlier, I'm actually fully intending on playing this how it was intended. So I'm leaving it just as is. Mind you, you could argue it was intended that you can remove all the trees and rocks, but I quite like it. Let's see, fertilizer tech. What we got? Oh, we've got this one. Ah, good. So a new mod to try. Excellent. Let's go for that. Ah, no, that one's only fertilizer. Oh, well, that's disappointing. Also happens to be the only mod I've got in. That one's only fertilizer. I don't want a braid old. They're too big. That would be completely unreasonably excessive. So let's get one of these. Unfortunately, I've just got one on one of my other maps, but never mind. It doesn't particularly matter how big I have it, I have to say. Let's just do that, not go crazy. Trailer hitch is always useful. Cover it, yes. Done. Do I want to buy it? No, I don't. I'm not spending that amount of money. Excellent. What else do I need? Anything else? Do I need anything else? Oh yeah, front loader. Front loader. We've got all the stole ones. Have I got any modded ones? No. Lizard, Class, John Deere. Ah, I know Fent ones. That's disappointing. Nope, I've no Fent ones. Locking down here tomorrow. Only necessarily. Yeah. Same. Well, actually, we're more than that. So yeah, we've been locked down like that for technically a week now. So a lot of people are, what's that? Oh, the Spino. Oh yeah, I haven't used that yet. That's 5,400. How much is the standard in game? Also 5,400. Well, let's use the mod. Actually, no, let's use the in game one. That's fine. Yeah, so we've been the same for about, but we're actually fully locked down this weekend because they're cleaning the streets. I'm not convinced it'll help much, but you know, fine. I'm quite happy. We've got food. We've got farming. It's good enough. And I'm just glad I'm not working because I've had a horrendous week. Right, this all looks a bit complicated. Let's see if I can figure out how to use all this stuff. Okay. See if I can remember. Actually, yeah, I know what we do. I know what we do. It's all good. Might have wanted a front weight, actually. Exactly, that's right. Exactly. You know what? We're far safer being at home than we're not, so it's good enough. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is put this one. This is going to be a bit faffy, sorry. I'm going to put this one on here. I'm going to pick up a bag because it's a perfect counterbalance for the craziness that is about to ensue. You know, I haven't done this since oh, what was it called, Tiny? The US map, standard in-game US map on 19. It'll come to me in a minute. And then we're going to put this, because I think, yep, that will attach through there. Take the cover off. Then it gets a bit complicated. Ravenport. I knew I'd get it in the end. Ravenport. Here we go. Oh. This is going to be a bit complicated. No, don't drag it in yet. Lift it up. Lift it up. Yes. Beautiful. Thanks, Tony. Perfect. I was kind of hoping that would finish. I can't pick up two of these at the same time, can I? Oh well, you know what? We've got plenty for now. Awesome. Good gig. Oh, how you getting on with Train Sim World, Tiny? You started it yet? And also, so what I've seen you playing. Oh yeah, Truck Driver. Is it any good? Because I've been watching ETS2 videos, and oh my goodness, I so want to have that game on console. I've been tempted to get a PC just for that, but who has time to play any more games? I don't have time to play the ones I've got. But yeah, I might do a Train Sim World stream today or tomorrow. But my son will kill me if I don't. He's been pestering me to do a stream on Train Sim World, and I'm going to buy. There's a sale on at the moment, so get some more locos and perhaps a new map, new route. You know what? We're perfectly counterbalanced, and I know you shouldn't, because it's basically you're putting more weight on the map. But you know what? I'm just going to do this straight away. It'll be easier. Let's see. I actually don't even know which. Oh my goodness! How do I know? I suppose it shouldn't make any difference. He says, "Started Train Sim, but a restart Truck Driver's not bad." Oh, that was a good guess. Look at that. And an automatic refill. Check it out. Nice. Looks like I might be missing the edge a little bit. Yep, I wasn't straight. Fine. Imagine next one need to go get some seed, won't we? Just about doing one, can we, please? Yes. Nice. Awesome. Absolutely loving it. Yeah, I might need to get Truck Driver. Mind you, did you see on PlayStation Plus, I don't know if you've got yours set up at the moment, Tiny, the rumour is that the games next month are Uncharted 4, which I've actually been playing on my other channel. Little plug there. And actually nearly finished, so I've got a few videos on that to put up. Dirt Rally 2, which is awesome because I was thinking about buying it and it's just saved me the bother. So thank you, PlayStation. I've just got to wait now, sadly. Come on, you know you want to. Off you get. Off you get. You know you want to. Why wouldn't it go away? Can I just attach it? Oh yeah, you do. Okay, weird. Fair enough. Right. So let's then do this. Gonna lower that down. Sorry, just give me a second. What, Alexander? Huh? Okay, alright. Right, so that's that. What we need now is seed. And actually, best thing to do then, if we can get through to our... I know, that's cool, right? That's awesome. I was a little bit disappointed though that it doesn't have VR on it, which is a shame because I thought it did. How's that? Oh yeah, that's okay. That works all right. Now, out of curiosity, what sort of state is our trailer in? It looks, apart from being really mucky. So yeah, I need to put the Mercury. I'm pretty sure Mercury Farms has a wash bay, so I'm going to put the Mercury Farms pack on. Let's leave that there a sec. Yep, so I'll definitely put in some of that on the channel. Absolutely. There we go. Nice. And actually, you know what? While we're here, customize. Down to a bale, loading wagon. Is it just that? Okay, so it's not complete flat wagon. That's fine. Done. Thank you. Set side panels off. We will get back to those logs at some point, but I do want to get this field going. And actually, we're down to the last stage. All we need to do now, it's a little bit high, that isn't it? But it's fine. All we need to do now is what was I going to say? Yeah, all we need to do now is get some seed and some. Question. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. I was going to say we'll need some seed and some fertilizer. I was going to check whether or not the Ceres, I can't remember, the Staro Ceres, whether it takes seed and fertilizer. I have a feeling it does, but actually it doesn't make any difference because we'll need some fertilizer anyway. Just need to unload the lime spreader and then we can put fertilizer in it and we're done. That was poor planning actually. I should have downloaded a different lime spreading mod. Lime and fertilizer mod. There's loads of them, but it's all good. Be good to put in a store point actually, seed and fertilizer and stuff. Again, my guess is there's probably one in the Mercury Farms map. The Mercury Farms pack. I'll have a look. Jim generally does this kind of stuff. Cool, right. Oh, so we should be able to take back our lime as well. I'm reckoning if we... And I think it'd be easier to do with the back hook, to be honest. Ah, no. Better idea. Let's get that front weight first to counterbalance. Okay. Just going to quickly do it this way. Big bags. I'd say 2 a seed. And 2 of fertilizer. Cool. God, it's ages since I've done this. Genius. No, wrong one. This one. No, no. Gets a bit complicated. Okay, now you're just going to be awkward, right? Because that's right. That one's right. I'm not going to worry overly about getting it absolutely 100%. Actually, I might have used these on Marwell. Did I use these on Marwell? I might have done. I'm not sure I used them with the hook. I think I just used them with the front loader attachment. Lift it up. No, backwards. No, right stick. Forwards. Let's do seed on one side, fertiliser on the other. I'd forgotten how much I love this mod. It's brilliant. Bit fiddly, but I do love it. No, don't put it further out. Bring it in. Bloody PlayStation controller. Nicely done. Ish. If a little more laboriously than maybe was necessary. Right, so that's our seed. Now fertiliser. Beautiful. Nice. Whew, that wasn't too bad. Waiting for time. Don't even know how long I've been on. Right, actually before we connect this and tip it up, let's just strap these on because it does tip it up quite high. Ah, even in the perfect positions. Love it. They would almost certainly have slipped off the back if I'd have just tipped it up. Genius. And I can actually... Can I? Hang on. Just thought something. So if I scroll through... Yep. Is that too low? No, it's perfect. On reasonably flat roads, that's spot on. It's a brilliant, brilliant device, this. Absolutely fantastic. So I lost you on the stream the other day, Tiny. I was merrily watching you, and I just lost signal. The signal wasn't strong enough in the study, and I couldn't even. It wasn't even strong enough for me to send you a message saying I've had to stop watching because the signal's not strong enough. So that was a bit annoying. Oakfield 2, good map. Not played it. Good map. Can't wait for Sandy Bay. I think I may be moving from Shamrock to Sandy Bay. I might do something in Ireland about whether I move from Shamrock to this one actually, but I will so play Sandy Bay because I never played it on 17. So it's something of a must. So yeah, we start off with a few bales, which is quite cool. I don't know whether to sell them or whether to yeah, I don't know whether to sell them or just actually get some cows in quick. I could do. Right, so what do we got here? No, not that one, sorry. That one. So again, I'm going to keep that counterweight. Actually, you know what? For one bag at a time, might be better if I'm just going to leave that there a second. And then I'll go put this lime bag with the other one. Yeah, but I'll have to do it very steadily. If I can figure out which of these it is, I'm assuming it's that one. Nice. Right. Okay. I imagine I've got to cultivate the field first, getting all excited about going and getting all this lime and seed and fertilizer, and I've forgotten to cultivate. Oh well, that's fine. Let's get this out and ready. Oh, it's full. Oh, you are kidding. Oh well, we'll need it eventually. Oh, thanks Jim, just to confuse me. Yeah, brilliant. I never even thought to check. I mean, you wouldn't, would you? Mind you, is that seed still viable? How long has it been sat there? I wonder. Anytime, Tiny. I'll always try and drop it on your stream if I can. Now then, what sort of state is our cultivator in? Let's drop it off at the garage and see if we need to do any work on it. Garage workshop, you know what I mean? Yeah, I had a problem with the plough a bit earlier. Wasn't picking it up. Perfect. I have a feeling actually that the Ceres might be a... Is it a direct sow? Yeah, it is. But we put lime in. Technically it's best to cultivate first, I think, this time round. Just tidy it up a little bit. Right, let's just get this running. I'm going to leave you with this guy for a minute and then I'll pop back and we'll start actually cutting up some wood while he's doing this. Oh, I forgot. Oh no, it was already unfolded, that's fine. Good. My mistake. Yeah, bear with me, I'll be back in a sec. no, worker fail. That's no good, is it? What's that about? Sorry, everybody. That's a bit rubbish. God, you leave a worker to it. You think, oh, he'll do that job. No problem at all. Simple bit of cultivating on a perfectly square field. How on earth? Right, it's a bit of a problem with the field boundary. Oh well, sorry about that. Carrying on. So actually my idea of, in that case what we'll do is, and I know you're not really supposed to with cultivating, but we'll do a couple of rows across the bottom just to hold him in. But yeah, my idea of ploughing this out a little bit at the bottom would be a good idea, because it'll redefine the field boundary and hopefully be a little more worker friendly. But that's a bit weird, because I mean, good grief, it's a perfectly square field. And he ploughed it alright, so why wouldn't he cultivate it? Okay. Don't know how the field boundaries work. I wonder if they're just not, if it's not quite deep enough, if he's going at speed, if you just go straight over it, maybe? Because obviously you cultivate a lot faster than you plough. Maybe that's all it is. Bit weird. Anyway, sorry about that. Stood staring at an idiot worker trying to drive into a tree. These things happen. Right, that should be enough. Now then, oh no, we're not going far now anyway. That we can leave him to it. Okay, or not. Whenever you're ready. Very weird. Yeah, something really, really odd going on. I wonder if it's the cultivator? I don't know why though. I'm glad it's an in-game cultivator. Yeah, okay. It looks... There's something very buggy about this. Alright, fine. We'll cultivate it ourselves, it'll be quicker. I'll spend more time sat here staring at whether or not he's doing it right than actually getting anything else done anyway. So we'll get this cultivated. I'm just going to go up and down this way. Bloody workers. Just can't get the staff. Seriously. What is the world coming to? Artificial idiots. Artificial lack of intelligence. Artificial idiots, I like it. AI, brilliant. Good one. Fortunately, of course, it's not a particularly big field. Now when it's the edge of the field. Now that's a worker, and it's working fine. No, it isn't. Oh, you idiot. I was wondering where that fence was. There's that fence. It's right outside the house. Right, so he's got a couple of rows at each end, and I've done one side and I've done a little bit of the other side, so will he now go? No. What's weird as well is I'm not even getting up the workers finished thing at the edge of the screen. So while I'm pressing the worker button, it's not coming up and saying your work is finished, or your work has got a problem, or I'm getting no notifications at all. But now he seems to be fine. Very odd. Maybe he's got a virus. I know I've got out, he's just stopped. So I'll carry on for as long as you're in the tractor with me. That's not normally how workers work. But this worker just don't work. Yeah, there's something very strange. I don't know if it's the field or the cultivator or what. This is a very risky technique because I'm not known for doing straight lines. We'll give it a go. But speed it up rather than me doing lots of up in and down in. Tight short turn. Beautiful. Yep, definitely not known for straight lines. Lovely. It's funny, it doesn't feel like a big field. But actually, you know, it's big enough. This is going to take a few goes back and forth. It's big enough when you're wanting to be doing something else and your worker just won't work. But there you go. The strips are diminishing. The amazing thing about this map is, although it's you know, relatively plain to start with, it's in no way vanilla, if you see what I mean. It looks amazing, it looks pretty, it looks, you know, like a nice place to be. But maybe even because of that, right? But it's very reminiscent of Spectacle Island, just taken to the next level. You know, taking advantage of some of the functions and functionality of 19, but with a similar sort of concept, right? It's abandoned, it's been left, it's a bit overgrown. But of course, you know, with the added features of 19 that you can actually pretty much do what you like. It's you know, genius. Well done, Jim. Oh, and actually, you know what, the silage bale thing, absolutely the way to go. I've just had an idea. But that would mind me buying a lot of land, so maybe that's not, don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll get a loan. Only I could drive in straight lines, that would have been almost perfect. Now we've got these silly couple of little strips that aren't even. Do. Nearly done. Just a little music there. Wow, look at the hours on this tractor. Crikey. 42 hours. Grief. There we go. Nicely done. How's it looking? Shouldn't need lime. Oh, we missed a bit. Oh well. If I plough it out a little bit more, it's fine. The connecting the two together will be perfect. Should be fully cultivated though. Yep. Perfect. Why do I need to unfold it? Oh really? Oh okay. You have to unfold it to lift it. Alright, fair enough. Okie dokes. I'm actually just going to leave all this here because I need to think about how I'm going to organise our one shed. Maybe I need to put another one in. For right now it's fine. Given the state of all the equipment we've got, it doesn't really make a lot of difference. Quite surprised you start with 2 trailers, but it's quite good that you do. Optional bale trailer and extra stuff if you want it. What should we put in? Canola. Oh, oats. Oats pay quite well, don't they? And we get straw. Oats pay well and we get straw. But not as well as canola. Oh, we've actually got stuff in the silo to sell. Oh, that's handy. So we can make a bit of money. Very little of market forces going on under the circumstances, but you know. Perfect. Yeah, look at that. Worker really doesn't like this field. And yeah, he ploughed it. No problem at all. Oh well, carrying on. You know, I've no idea how long we've been going. How long have we been going? Okay. It's coming up on an hour and a half. I have a feeling, is it 2 hour limit we've got or something on YouTube to stream? I can't remember. I'm not suggesting I'll do 2 hours, but I just really wanted to cut up those logs. But I also wanted to get this field seeded. Oh, missed a bit. Now the worker's fine. Let's see what happens when he gets to the end. We're just going to keep going. Genius. So we either won't move at all, or he'll just keep going when he gets to the end. Well, it's a relatively wide seeder. This shouldn't take us too long. 5 minutes or so. It may not be perfect. There may be patches I miss. Oh! Why is it... Oh, of course it switched off because I had to stop the worker. And I can't reverse for toffee. I was trying to keep in the same lines. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Seriously. I never did find this seeder that easy, I have to say. A 3-point link one would be a lot easier to use. Nice being a fent though. Jedi Jack. Hello Jedi Jack. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Hope you're doing alright. Finding ways to occupy yourselves. I'm assuming you're spending an awful lot of time at home at the moment. Which is where YouTube is a wonderful thing. Only for those of us who stream, those of us who watch as well. So we're having a few worker problems here. So doing this myself. Rather than moving on to what I wanted to do next. Oh, I've just switched it off again. Seriously. There we go. Nice little straight line this time though. That's something. But yeah, just starting out No Man's Land, giving it a try. Beautiful map. Absolutely amazing. Such a good idea. I mean, Alien Jim always has loads of good ideas, but this one, astounding. And I'm afraid to say, in spite of my, you know what, I'm just going to do this up and down like I did last time. In spite of my, I'm going to stick to 2 maps, and I'm going to spend my off time trying out new maps. I think I may have found a map. Pretty much every map that I've tried so far I've really enjoyed. La Coronella was a great map. Ningham Farms I'm definitely going to do some more on because I'm really enjoying that one. And now we've got this one, which I will definitely be playing because I've just got so many ideas of things I want to do with it. Good to hear, Jedi Jack. Nice. That's best we can do. We all stay safe, we all stay well, and you know what? We'll be fine. Hopefully I got this width right. Yeah, just about. Might have missed a wee patch at the bottom there. No big deal. So I'm assuming you're on FS19 Jedi Jack. What maps are you on at the moment? What are you playing? Hoping you hear me. My sound keeps dipping in and out. It's a bit weird. I think that's just local. Slightly bizarrely found that my best audio setup for recording and streaming is actually to use my headphones. My over-ear headphones, wireless headphones, but with a wired microphone plugged into my PlayStation controller. It makes me speak louder. What are you going to do? So I hope you can all hear me okay, having just said that. Oh, I'm going to have a tiny little strip at the edge to do. Oh, not at the edge, in the middle. Max, have I missed anything else? Have I missed anywhere else? Just that one strip, or have I missed? No, actually pretty good. Though it's got to be said the definition's not quite as good as it is on the field. Because it's showing that I haven't missed anything at all, which I know for a fact isn't true. Some of this is quite good. It's actually quite... I tend to spend a lot of my time gaming, playing Farming Simulator, either, you know, just leaving workers to it and spending my entire time rushing around doing other things. So actually it's kind of a good thing that we're spending a bit of time on the field. It's the advantage of starting a new map and starting a bit slow is it gives you that time to actually do some farming. And you can see from my technique how terribly bad I am at it. Look, there is a patch there that I've missed. But I usually get workers to do a lot of the field work, depending on what I'm doing and what equipment I'm using, to be fair. I'm just going to do this whole edge just to make sure that I've not missed anything. As far as I can tell, otherwise we're okay. Awesome, thanks Tiny. Yeah, it does seem to be a bit better. It seems to be a bit more consistent as well, which is kind of important using this setup, which is why I'm using it. Farming Simulator 19, save game 1. Yeah, but which map? Have you got one of the base maps? Is that Ravenport or Felsbrunn perhaps? Or have you started exploring the modded maps? So there you go. Field is seeded. Our one field is seeded. Happily growing away. We'll need a weeder at some point. And it will be a weeder, not spraying herbicide because it's cheaper. Yep, 1 level of fertilization. All ploughed, all limed. Good to go. Awesome. So yeah, good that we got crops in our silo. I like that. Right. So, I've been dying to try this out. Let's have a look here. Under miscellaneous? No. Where do we get chainsaws? Under chainsaws. What should we have? I've had a still. I've had a McCulloch. Let's have a Husqvarna. I don't know what John Sered is. I've not heard that before. Not that it matters that much. Yes, definitely. Pretty sure I'll get that back pretty quickly. Woohoo. Awesome. How much we get? What? Oh, this is going to be a good way to make some money. Did that really say 240 odd something euros? And they said dollars, but you know what I mean. Thank you, Jim. You are a star. Let's try and get this right. See it? What's it say? Oh, I couldn't see something on the screen. $433. Awesome. Oh, this is going to be very profitable. Right. Ah, yeah. Yeah, the use of mods. You play on console or PC? Because, I mean, the mods changed the game. On console, absolutely. I started playing on 15. To be fair, never really got into it. Couldn't figure out how you make money. It was a bit slow. Actually, can I pick up this one? Is that too heavy? It's too heavy. But when I saw 17 come out, I thought, actually, yeah, I really fancy that. Now you're on Felsbrunn. Yeah. Felsbrunn's a nice map. I found it a bit slow to start with. That was also the way I was playing it as well. If you play it on New Farmer, it's actually a really nice map. I love but I didn't play it. I played on the Farm Manager and actually located myself completely elsewhere, and I loved it. And I was just on the verge of setting up my yard, and I stopped playing. Not sure why. Whether I just didn't play for a while and then decided to go onto modded maps, or just because I wanted to start playing some of the modded maps. I'm not sure why I stopped Felsbrunn, to be honest. Same with Ravenport. I played it for a while, got to the point of actually I was just about to massively expand my yard. That one stuck. And this is good gig. Thank you, Jim. Wood chips are worthwhile again, folks. Why am I not getting the symbol coming up? Well, that's a bit weird. Why am I not getting the symbol coming up? Can I lift it? No. That's weird. Why won't it cut that one? I'll come back to that later. Excellent. €500 for one piece of wood. Love it. That was a bit too far over. That's fine. We'll sort that in a second. Jim, you're a genius. Well done, that man. That's me messing up. That's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Nice. Now, can I try cutting this one again? There it is. I'm not going to get tons of money out of this, but it's going to pay for some of the stuff, like at least the, you know, seed and fertilizer that we've used and that kind of stuff, you know. And logging or wood of some description is going to be a feature of this map for sure. We've got quite a few trees. I don't know. Quite a lot of these trees behind us are on this, you know, our plot. So this would be a good place to start. It's got a bit bigger. Especially with a wood chipper that pays out this much. I'm assuming, let's just check actually, that the price that we're getting for wood chips is because of this. Oh, you can't sell wood chips at vehicle shop grains. Okay. Just wondered. I'm not 100% sure what that symbol is. What is that symbol? Wood chips, chaff. What's that one? Oh. It's quite a long log. Best do it from the side, I think. I don't know about state of it. It's a bit of a miracle this thing works, let alone anything else. Can I pick up that one, or is it too big still? It's too big. I can pick up this one though, right? No, did it too big? No. PS4, Farming 19 mods. Add mowers. Hang on, PS4, Farming Simulator 19 mods. PC, add mowers. Sorry, Jedi Jack, not 100% sure what you're trying to say. Did these too long. Crikey, look at that, it's nearly 5 o'clock already. What a busy day. First day, we're starting to make a bit of money. Bit of a bonus. We can sell some of those crops we've got. This will help also. If I do keep playing this, what I've no idea, what I haven't thought about yet is what I'm going to do in terms of animals. You know, shall I do all the animals? Shall I just do some? Don't know. So I need to think about that. Because of course that then determines which crops I keep and everything else. I get these as long as possible without, but making sure that I can still pick them up. Well, we're back up to 70k, so that's pretty good. I've got bitten off more than I can chew. Yep. I always leave the last one too long. Genius. I suppose in some ways what might seem a little bit weird is that you know, you're in no man's land, right? Which for some strange reason you own a bit of, but you don't own all of it. I'm just thinking, you know, I'd quite like to maybe put in a lumber sell point or something, but to do that means I need to own a piece of land, and logically I'll put that somewhere else, right? Not right next to where the farm is. But I don't own land anywhere else, and so whilst from you build it up and you make your money and you buy more land and stuff, that's great, but actually from a perspective of just quickly starting to build it up and develop and create more sell points, I don't know, maybe I'm becoming a bit just thinking, does that mean I want to cheat a little bit of money and just to buy a few odd plots here and there that I can start to put some of these sell points in? Maybe. Maybe. Oh. Just about got away with that one. It's heavy. It's heavy. Oh, that's better. Right. Okay. That's my exercise done for the day. I lifted a virtual heavy log. No, I missed. Oh no, that's gone. Well, actually, that was pretty quick. And well worth doing. Got some good money out of that. That's already 10 grand I think we've made. Easily. So cut some of these trees down, chip them through here. We're going to make a shed load more money than we'd make at a standard chip or wood sell point anyway, actually. So why am I going to rush to put in a wood sell point? What am I talking about? That'd be crazy. Well, that was excellent use of our chainsaw. But nice if I switch this off actually. I know you don't normally with static wood chippers, but it'd be nice if you could, because of course it's quite noisy to have it running all the time. What we need, Jim, if you're listening, not that you're going to be watching my videos, but if you are, what we need is a conveyor belt that you can put logs on. 1 to 2 metre length logs. Because then I could just go and get a trailer load of 1 to 2 metre length logs, dump them in front of it, put them on the conveyor, and it would just suck them up and put them into the chipper. There we go. That is brilliant. So how much have we just made out of those logs? 13 grand or something? Where can you see it? Blah, blah, blah. Oh no, it won't be in there, will it? Sorry, it'll be... Ooh. Now, isn't that funny? More baling contracts have appeared. But we don't have any fields yet. That's a bit weird. So, at first we only had field 9. Now we've got 35, 13 and 43. 48, sorry. Anyway, right, money. How much we just made on that? 14 grand. Wow. Nice. Very nice. Excellent. And we've got all these trees behind here. Look at this. And if I take these trees out, can I use the land? That's the question, right? I mean, there's still value in taking the trees out, because, you know... Well, this land's flat, so absolutely. So this is where we start. How much of these are actually on my land? All of them. Oh, you can actually see the roads. You can actually see the roads. Okay, cool. That's good to know. I hadn't realised that, actually. It's funny, I haven't zoomed in that far, but yes, you can, can't you? Oh, that's interesting, because then you start to get the lay of the land a little bit. Does that mean all this 12 and 22 over here is all forest? Yeah, so there are a lot of trees on this map. Genius. But yeah, so absolutely all of these trees just here are on my map, and that is a flat piece of land. These trees, a lot of these are on my map, my plot. It's not such a flat piece of land. We could try and flatten it, but I think it makes sense therefore that we start with these ones next. So I may lease a tree harvester. I mean, I could just cut them down with a chainsaw, do it by hand, but then you've got to get them over to the sell point. That either means throwing them into a trailer and then taking them out of the trailer by hand again at the other end. I suppose I could just use the pickup, to be honest. That could work. Something to think about. No worries, thanks Tiny. I think I'm probably going to call it a day, because to be honest, in the immediate term, we've done. It's 26 in the evening anyway, so the light's going to start to fade. And the next thing we need is for our crops to grow. So there'll be weeding to do. It'll need a second load of fertilization. But yeah, so I don't know. I need to think about. So I'll tidy up a little bit, probably off screen. Sort theese seed bags and all this sort of stuff. Reorganise the sheds. And then yeah, I'll think about what I'm going to do about clearing these trees out a little bit. Maybe we could sell this. It's a bit pointless, taking up space. Hey, Zeke! Oh, mate, I was just about to finish the stream. You just caught the end. No, it's fine. In that case, we'll stick around for a few minutes. We'll do a bit of exploration. We'll have a chat. So yeah, so we definitely need to clear out these trees. Maybe we could put another shed in here, because we're already, you know, a bit low on space. I need to get some more mods in for placeables and buildings and stuff. We just missed Tiny. He just dropped. Have you seen the warning from Alien Jim? Is that the one that Tiny told me about earlier? Possibly so, yes. So Tiny mentioned that oh, you're still here, Tiny, good. Yeah, so Tiny mentioned that don't use the sign that says to chop all the trees down, which I don't want to do anyway, because we're going to have some logging, because we can make some serious money from logging. But yeah, no, Tiny mentioned it, and I'm glad he did. I don't think I would have used it, but good to know. But yeah, so we just sold all the logs that were already at the farm, or just chipped them rather, sold them. So I'm just umming and ahhing about what to do next, and we'll definitely take out some or all of these trees. But I'm just wondering how to do it, whether I do it with a chainsaw, or whether we get a tree harvester and do it big style. You know what, let's do it with a chainsaw. First thing we're going to do though, is actually, I'm going to sell, or shall I not? How much is it worth? Actually, no, it's not worth it. For now, oh, it's not worth it. That's right, yeah. Yeah, how are you doing, Zeke? It's a funny time. So we'll do a little bit more logging. This is an amazing map, my friend. Amazing. I didn't want to find another map that I really wanted to play, but I really want to play this map. Ooh, look, there's more trees here we can cut down as well. and again relatively flat, mostly on our plot, but the next plot we'll buy will almost certainly be that plot next door anyway, so it's all good. Yeah, we're okay. It's been a slightly challenging week. My wife's not been well, but she's starting to feel better. But it means I've been at home doing the schooling, and trying to do my job at the same time. So yeah, it's been a tricky week, but we made it to the weekend, and she's feeling better today, I'm delighted to say. She's gone back upstairs. She's a bit tired, but she did, for the first time in a couple of days, come downstairs. Ooh, that's not right. There we go. Ooh, we'll need to timber. That was a tiny little tree. Yeah, we'll need to get a stump cutter, won't we? I'll look on the mod hub, see what we got. I could use the Trex, the lizard Trex, but hello. Push it. No. Push it. No. Push it. No. Oh, okay. Anyway. So yeah, planning on doing a few extra streams this weekend actually. Hello. Might do a bit of Train Sim World later. Been promising my son that we'll do a Train Sim World stream together. So there'll be a little extra commentary. I take no responsibility for it whatsoever. Which is generally the best way to be with children, I find. Awesome. And it's the get rid of that end bit. It's the Predator. If you've got PlayStation Plus, Predator Hunting Grounds. There's a free trial weekend this weekend. So and that starts today. So planning on being online with some mates tonight. Trying that out. I don't know what the rules are yet. I don't know if I can stream it or no. But yeah, I mean that'll be what, 11:30 my time. I don't know how many you can have in a game. I've already got potentially 4 of us, because there's a couple of mates I used to work with in the UK, and a mate, actually one of my team members from here in the UAE. Potentially all being on, but yeah, if there's enough space and anyone fancies joining us, feel free. That'll be 11:30 UAE time. Yeah, thanks Zeke. Yeah, bit of a relief. She was starting to cough last night. I was a bit worried that it was going to get worse, but no, she's felt well enough to come downstairs, albeit briefly, but she's come downstairs, had a bit of breakfast, unfortunately while I was doing the stream, but she's gone back upstairs to get a bit of rest again, but that's good. It's a good sign. And you know, it's the weekend, so oh, look at that, how cool is that? It's the weekend, so she can rest up well. I'm sure the kids and I can find things to entertain ourselves. Might need to do a bit of Lego. Hey, built on my Aston Martin. Put straps on. Oh, that looks brilliant. Love it. Whoa, 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 no, don't tip. No. Oh, well, you know what, we can just spin it round. And then maybe we can flip it back on its side. I'll say those logs aren't helping. Oh, okay, fine. Well, we can just do this. Actually, that'll do. But yeah, shame you can't turn this off. And like I say, I know you can't normally with static wood chippers, and of course you've probably just used the in-game one and placed it for you, but it's a bit of a shame, because it just to sit there making noise all of the time. Actually, you know what we could do? Oh, I know what we need to do. Right. Yeah. To start with, I'm not going to get a start with, I'm not going to get a tree harvester, because actually what we're going to do is we'll get the I forget what it's called actually. What's it called under miscellaneous? This. We'll get this, the Lizard Tool X1500, and we should be able to pick up a few logs at a time with that, and we can just run them back and forth with the tractor, which would be ideal. We might be able to use it to drag a whole tree out, bring it back here and cut it up here. Ooh, we might be able to do that. Should be able to flip that up. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now I've said that, I have to try it. Right. Last few minutes of the stream. Hi, Crazy Granny. Oh, loads of people suddenly joining. No, it's going to stop. It's all good. So let's dump this here. It's starting to get dark, so I'm going to stop in a minute. But it will be up on YouTube. I would love it if you can watch the thing from the beginning. I've had a good explore. I just put that exactly where I need to get to. I put the cultivator in the way, haven't I? I have put the cultivator in the way. Put a bit of light on the subject. No, I'm just making it worse. Don't do that. Right, let's get the cultivator out of the way. I was hoping I might be able to spin it round. But yeah, I've noticed an uptick in viewings this week, which is very pleasing. But still hoping to get some more. So please, I would love it. Go check out the video. This is an amazing map. It is well worth looking at. And I'm very delighted to say that I've spent quite a bit of time on it. So yeah, but actually one last thing we will do before we finish is we'll grab this, run out to the store and test out my theory. And it is my theory, and my theory is this Monty Python, there you go, an elk sketch, very good sketch. If you've not seen it, find it on YouTube, it's bound to be there. The An Elk sketch by Monty Python. Brilliant, genius. So yeah, one last whiz up to the store, but yeah, if you look out to the right, for those that weren't in earlier, you can see, it's less obvious actually at this time of day, you can see the road, quote unquote, a little bit as it goes off, and in fact I haven't seen it in the map, there's one going up that way as well. But otherwise this is our only road in and out. Putting the full beams on. While we're driving down, let's get this and this. Buy it, thank you, and good. What equipment did I lease? I did lease some stuff. Oh, the fuel chain, okay, that's good. So now back up to 77k. Awesome. Yeah, so wood pays really well through that wood chipper. He's modified it, and he's obviously modified the price as well, which is very pleasing. Very pleasing. Slightly worried how much longer YouTube's going to let me stream for, because I must be coming up on 2 hours, which I think is the limit, right? Ooh, started streaming 2 hours ago. I hope I don't lose you. If I do, I apologise that I didn't do a proper ending. But I do want to try this, so I hope it works. I never get to see it. Can't see. There it is. Right, so we'll lower that down. Nope, lower that down that way. Push it up. Awesome. 13,000. Zeke, you're a gentleman. I was trying to think earlier and I couldn't think of the number. I saw it in Mr. CDP's review and then immediately forgot it when I started playing. And actually I'm going to go finish watching the rest of his review now actually. Yeah, I had a feeling it was 15,000, but yeah, 13,000 trees. Isn't that nuts? For a ludicrously low slot count. Crazily low. Jim's a genius, and it is beautiful, you know. I think of all of Alien Jim's map, it's probably the most picturesque. Looks really natural, looks like it's land that's just been left. It looks sort of slightly abandoned wilderness. Genius. And the mods that he's put in, I don't know if you've seen them yet, but they take up no slots. He's got modded buildings, modded houses, modded sell points, modded, you know, blah blah, and he has said if it's popular he'll make some more mods for it, which is just genius. Constantly expanding map. And they all take 1-2 slots, that's all, which is great because it also means you can actually build your own little village or town or whatever, little hamlet around your sell points or whatever you want to do for, you know, without jeopardizing your slot count too much. Genius. I'm so going to be playing. I don't know how I'm going to squeeze it in, but I am so going to be playing more of this map. Of course, even with this, we've still got the slight snag that the tree hasn't actually fallen over. What if we nudge it? Is this one right? Yeah. There it goes. Brilliant. Okay, now let's try. I have no idea if this will work. This is actually quite a big tree to try this with, actually. In theory, it won't, but it might. No, it's too heavy, I think. Oh, it's totally unrealistic, but it is actually working. Can we pull it? Come on, you can do it. No, you can't. No. Of course, if whatever that's stuck on suddenly rebounds, we're going to be screwed. Because it's just going to come flying and hit us. Like a silent movie death scene. Okay, it didn't work, sad to say. Still need to get a stump grinder of some description. I'll have to have a look to see what there is. Sure, this used to be a lot easier. We are done. Right, what if can I do it maybe in bigger chunks at least? I just thought something. Oh, yeah, definitely need that stump grinder. Oh, come on. No, wrong one, sorry. Throw it down that way. Pull it in again. Bloody controller. Ooh, just about. Hit that again. Hit that again. Well, I'll tell you what, for the time being, that's not a bad way of doing it. And what if, wow, that's wobbling. Seriously. Ah, that's funny. It's crazy. I'm not going to be able to lift it high enough, am I? Is that as high as it will go? No, that's as high as it will go, right. Will you stop with the jiggling? Because, you know, that's just silly. If I do that there, it's not going to stay on because there's not enough of it on the... Maybe there is there. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, so close. Can I just, with this, just go? Oh, beautiful. Come on. Slightly weird, it's going straight through it. Yes. Come on. You know you want to. Yes. Awesome. I'm not sure that was necessarily quicker than cutting it to pieces and feeding them by hand, but that was brilliant. Love it. Where the hell's the rest of the tree? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's starting to get a bit tricky. It's getting a bit dark. But the theory worked. I am very happy with that. So how about it, Tiny and Zeke? Do you fancy come and help me do some logging? Slightly unbalanced, but actually that might work better. Let's try it. Slight angle is going to be a bit of a problem. Use a 2-bottom plough first. Sorry, what? I don't get you. Right, let's see. I'll try the log truck. Actually, because Tiny's not still on, is he? Tiny's gone. I'll message him. Oh, yes. Genius. Absolute genius. €1,400 for one piece of wood. This is so the way to do this to start with. Brilliant. And I'd swear it's a lot quicker than me trying to load logs onto a log trailer, I tell you. That's a bit weird. Bring it in, take it down, dig it down. Yeah, you know what? Neither am I. But we did manage to cut up a whole load of logs and just do them by hand, and to be honest, if there's a few of you, that's pretty quick. That's a pretty quick way to do it. I mean, we could even just hire a tree harvester and, you know, log them, cut them into 1 or 2 meter lengths straight into the... Oh, I do like the fact that actually, because we're playing late, we're getting to see it in the dark, and all of the buildings got automatic lights. How cool do they look? Even our little water tower. It looks really good. I love the little one at the silo and just outside the workshop. That's not high enough, so let's do that. Right. Whoops. Well, it's already scratched, who cares, right? I don't feel that's going to stay on there. Nope. Oh, just got away with it. Awesome. Right, I'm going to pick up this last one and then I'm going to stop because it is getting really dark. And darkness does not do for good videos. Can I pick this one up? It should be quite light. You should pick up the end bit. No, it's too heavy. No, it's not. Because I am super, super strong. And I can put my torch on at the same time. Well, there you go. We cleared all the logs in front of the log store. Cut down a couple of trees. Should just be able to... No, he says. Doing it the wrong way. Oh, it didn't give me any money for it. It just took it. Git. That was a waste of time. Well, there we go. I'm wondering. Curious. If I close this, does the light go off? The light in there does. Excellent. And there we go. End of day 1 in no man's land. Love it. I'll need to think of a name for the farm. Jim, well done. Fantastic map. Not that you're watching this, but I have things to do. But oh my goodness me. Yet another map that I can't help myself. Now, dare I go in here? No, I'll find a tree somewhere. It's fine. Go into the house, put the light on, and watch a bit of telly. So, self-isolation is certainly not a problem in no man's land, is it? Not sure about that bed though. Doesn't look appealing. Anyway. No worries, thanks Zeke. Really appreciate you stopping by, and you as well, Crazy Granny, and anyone else who's out there. Thank you very much for watching. Likes and subscriptions, very much appreciated, as I always say. And yeah, well, I'll see you somewhere very soon. I've no idea where I might do my next stream. It's starting to get confusing already, despite I'm only going to do one or two episodes on a map. Might go back to Ningham Farms. Maybe we'll just carry on here. I don't know. Either way, I'll see you somewhere very soon. Take care of yourselves out there. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye for now.